Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to another video. I'm really excited to share my final December daily journals with you. Now these are so packed and I want to show you all of the things that I'm probably going to make this a part 2. I'll see how long it takes to get through this one, but I'm sure there's going to be a part 2. So as you can see, I filled up 2 journals this month, which makes me happy because there was just a lot of fun memories to document, and I'm so glad that I didn't try to jam it all into one. So if you want to see more details on like this specific journal before I used it and all, I'm gonna have a playlist down below, and there will also be tons of process videos showing you the different layouts, not for all of them, but let's go ahead and get started. And to save a little time, I probably won't take everything out or read all of the journaling, but here we go. We have a really cute little sewn tag here in the front, and we have a family photo from we went and stayed at a cabin and played in the snow. I always forget if there's like flips and things, which is pretty fun. This was a fun lace Christmas tree. It swivels when we pull this to the side, and it will reveal some photos. And I definitely have to go back through and finalize some journaling, so you're gonna see some blank spots throughout. I just kind of wanted to get this video up before doing all of that, because these journals actually took me quite a long time to finish up the last few days. We have some extra photos over here from we were putting our Christmas tree up, and then we have this cute little ornament flip up with journaling on the back here. And then over here we have some hanging ornaments, and you can flip these up to see some photos of a day when Arlo and Alistair were painting and making ornaments. And then also there are pictures of their special ornaments that they each got. And if you can see, I did some hand stitching right here to kind of show that the ornaments were hanging, so that was a really fun layout to do. Let's see, day 3. We have pictures of Alistair and Arlo playing in a huge pile of leaves. And then over here I have just a little journaling card that says telling their story, and a little tag on the side as well. And then, oh, there was an additional photos on the side here that pulls out. This is why it's so fun to have all of these tucks and hidden spots, because you can have fun finding them later. This is day 4. We stayed in a really fun cabin, and so you can see here that I made a cabin, and I actually turned this into a printable, and so you can print one out and put it all together. And then in here I have one picture of the cabin at night. It was all lit up and really pretty. And then we have a really pretty like foresty picture here, and then I did all of my journaling on there. And then there's just some additional cards back here and like a little snow mountain pass right there. And this is still day 4, and so I made a pocket, and there are it's a pull-out pocket, and there are just tons of tags with photos on them, and some of them have journaling. So I'm not going to pull all of those out, but you can see. Oh, I love this one of Arlo. Gosh, that was such a fun day. Okay, so let's move on to day 5. I believe this was just a photo of Arlo and her doll, and they were wearing matching outfits. And then on the back, here's just a few more. This outfit is so cute, and it was made by another little shop that makes matching outfits like that, and doll clothes and things like that. And then I did some journaling about her outfit. Day 6, we made some cookies, and I have the little medal number 6 up here by Tim Holtz there. And then I even wrote down the recipe, because it is a delicious vegan chocolate chip cookie recipe I didn't want to forget. It's one of our favorites. And then over here are just some more pictures of Arlo and Alistair helping with the cookies. And then we're on to the next signature, and you'll see there's some blank spots in here because I did take out a couple signatures to make more room for all of the dimension. Day 7 was a hot cocoa bar, and so I wrote down the different things that we ate on a guest check. Took a picture here, and then I think, does this flip up here? Yep, flips up, and then there is some journaling on the back here. Over here, this is a really pretty little folder that I bought off of Etsy, and you can open it up and it's a folder and it has different little tags, and I wrote down things that I was thankful for. This is day 8, and so this is another little, little globe was another part of the folder there. And then in here I just put a Christmas card, and it just tucks right in there. Day 9 was a day when I documented Arlo and Alistair doing a fun little science project. We made some handmade paper, which is the background of the folder, and then I used a vintage book page that I had been wanting to use back here. I made another little pocket with a tag that I made, and then there is some journaling that I made on the handmade paper. So this is day 10. And this is a little flip up here with journaling, and this, I think that this is no longer working very well. Let's see. This pulls out and you will see that there is, it reveals a picture of our train, but honestly it kind of got warped and I'm afraid it's not going to pull out too easy. Well, there we go. You can see there. That was a little hard to make. So I'm going to leave it like that now and I'll come back to it. And then there is on the back here some pictures of the train set that I wanted to document. It was a new train that we got from our elf. And then just a little vintage page over here. Day 11, this is just a picture of our dog Bambi, and there's some more, and I did a little bit of journaling about him. Let's see, day 12. This is a picture of some of our decorations that we have in our house. I did some journaling on the back of this vintage postcard. And then over here is a little waterfall, and each one folds up to reveal some more photos. And then there are some tags that pull out on each, talking about the different decorations. Day 13 was a really fun layout, and this is a little gingerbread house. I'm documenting us making our gingerbread houses. So it's in this little clear pocket here. And I also turned this into a digital on my channel. And then back here is another tag with some more pictures. Yeah, that was a really fun one to create. Day 14, this is just a picture of Alistair playing in the snow, and then a little vintage page. And then this opens. There's a letter in here to him, or kind of like about him. And then day 15 was all about letters to Santa. And so this pulls out, and I have a copy of the letters that Arlo and Alistair wrote to Santa. I put a stamp up here. This is just a little fold up that I had made a while ago. And so there's a picture of them making their letters to Santa. I did a little bit of journaling. And then on the back here, after Christmas, they received a letter from Santa like Christmas morning, and so I made a copy of that because it was on thick cardstock, and I printed it out and I just put it in this envelope. And I made this envelope out of some of the wrapping paper that was on their Santa gifts. And then back here are just some Christmas cards that we received. I think we can go ahead and just flip through book 2 rather fast. So yeah, let's do that so we don't have to have a part 2. So here we go. I'm just going to do this one rather fast so you can kind of see. Here's a picture of Arlo decorating a tree, and this is actually a picture from Thanksgiving. Some more pictures of Arlo at bedtime, and this flips up to reveal some journaling on the back of that card. This is just a pocket full of different Christmas cards we received in the mail and Happy Mail that I received from lots of my subscribers, and so I couldn't fit everything in, but I put some in. And then this is a little light up pop-up situation. We went to Zoo Lights, and so in here are a bunch of pictures and the tickets, and then over here this opens up and you can see different photos that are in there, and this actually ties shut so that it's not going to continue opening and playing music. That would be kind of creepy. So this is a very dimensional page here, but totally worth it. Day 18, Arlo is obsessed with cake pops from Starbucks, and so I kept the packaging here, and I wrote down what we get from Starbucks. I did some journaling, and I just put it in here with a couple pictures from that day. 19, I had been having tons of headaches, and so I literally documented and wrote about that here. It was kind of backing me up a bit from work and things that I wanted to do. Day 20, Arlo and Alistair doing some more activities and making some Christmas activities, so I journaled in here and took photos there. Then we get into the next layout. Day 21, I was documenting the dollhouse that I made for Arlo, and each little pocket here pulls out another picture from the dollhouse. And then over here I did journaling. I did a full process video on this one, on lots of them. I guess I haven't been pointing that out, but day 22, documenting Arlo seeing Santa, and here's a little flip up and journaling about that. Day 23, documenting wrapping presents, and Alistair wrapped this one for Arlo, which it was just really sweet, and so I wanted to get a picture of some of the presents that we wrapped that day. And then Christmas Eve, and this is when we get into just tons of photos. So I have pictures in here from Christmas Eve, and this opens, let's see, if we take this off, this folds over and opens up to show some letters to Santa. And then over here, Alistair and Arlo were exchanging presents on Christmas Eve night. And so on the tags I wrote about that, and I just had some photos. Now this entire signature is all Christmas pictures, so there are so many. I used wrapping paper, and I kept lots of the tags that came on gifts. There's all kinds of like just tucks and hidden places that I'm not going to really go through all right now, just because it's so much. And we have tags from Santa, and I tried to use lots of my vintage book pages that I wanted to use, a picture of them on Christmas morning. That's just adorable in front of all of the presents. And then I also have like Christmas cards, and I took some pictures of a couple things that Hans got for me. And then I left 2 pages open because we still have a few more celebrations to come along later this month, and I wanted a couple more pictures. And then I also added some pictures of our pets on Christmas Day, just because they're cute and they deserve to be in the book too. And then this last signature is all about our elf. And so there are all kinds of pictures what our elf was doing. She came quarantined in a jar, and this was a note that she wrote them. And so throughout I leave lots of tags from things that the elf gave them, lots of notes that they got, and I just kind of stuffed those in the pockets along with tons of pictures of our elf all around the house, which was a lot of fun. Our elf even got in timeout one day after Arlo was being a little extra naughty, and then the elf joined in on being naughty. She left us a hot cocoa bar, which I documented in that first journal, and so this was part of the hot cocoa bar, and I just made it into like a little pocket with a tag here. And then I just have some more Christmas cards back here and extra tags from gifts. Wow, that was a lot, but that was so much fun, and I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing the final products of all of that hard work, and I'm just so happy. It was so worth it, and I can't wait to look back on these time and time again. So I hope you guys got lots of inspiration from that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.